Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Number 10.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Second, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Calling for it. Bird, 1 out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Cruz.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Mitch Hanigan. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Conforto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
This one's down to third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Now at the plate,
second baseman, Nicholas.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line hard to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, hitting at an even 220 on the year.
Schwarber.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Calling for it, Healy. At the plate, Michael Conforto. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cruz moving forward, and he makes the catch for the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, we're seeing some pitching right now. He's 1 out away from getting out of the woods in this nasty situation. Bases loaded.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mesoraco recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Healy is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, number 4.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready now, Arlene Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hernandez gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The catcher, number 3.
Line to the right side.
Zunino.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Felix Hernandez. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And he'll get back in standing. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
No strike.
That one's going to find the seats, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder number 10.
Ready for another chance? Cameron Maben. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Conforto has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a liner. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And the inning is over. Standing in, Juan Lagares. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Goldman. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura with a sliding stop. The second for one. Just late. He's safe. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Mitch Hannigan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Mitch Hannigan.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Conforto over to his left, one away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan Longoria.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right. And that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gordon Beckham. He flew out in his last at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
1-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in, Mike Zunino. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, Felix Hernandez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Goldman is there as he makes. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, number 30.
Grounded back up the middle. There's Segura. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Smoke on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Stepping in, Greg Bird, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now batting, Devin Mesoraco. First time up, he went down looking. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Cameron Maben now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Mariners, center fielder.
Now
Cameron
a fastball
Maben
is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Gene Segura.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a snap move over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field. So they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Hannigan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Digging in now.
Leading up for the Mets, pitcher Harleen.
Austin Jackson will get the call here. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Digging in once again, Nicholas Goldman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Schwarber.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Cruz posts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please.
Seward takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Seward.
Ryan Healy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Lagares, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in and looking for more. Gordon Beckham. He's 1 for 2. Robinson Cano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. This is on the ground over to first. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Felix Hernandez. Dan Vogelbach is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here. Here, 1 away. D. Gordon.
Number 9. D. Gordon.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Jake McGee enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back in standing.
Number 22. Robinson.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running towards second. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back easily. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Lagares is under it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen. Your
Will
attention,
Harris
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen.
pitching for Seattle,
The catch.
number 36, Will Harris.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in,
Now batting,
Jake McGee.
catcher.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his
McGee.
first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Your
Todd
attention,
Frazier
please.
will come on to pinch
Pinch
hit here in
hitting
a
for the
big
Mets.
spot.
Number
And down in the
29,
Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the
Frazier.
throw. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. So stepping in, Juan
Center fielder, number
Lagares.
12.
He's looking for hit
Juan
number 3 here in this at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Healy coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Nicholas
Now batting.
Goldman. He's
Third
2 for
baseman.
3 thus far.
Nicholas Goldman.
Ball hit out towards Cano at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Ramos
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for the
as
New
he'll
York
do so to
Mets.
start the 8th.
Number 40, A.J. Ramos.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This is in the air out to right field. Conforto has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First
Ready
baseman,
for another
number
shot
25.
now. Ryan Healy.
Ryan
He was
Healy.
retired via the ground ball last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Goldman charging in on it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is the third baseman, Evan
Third
Longoria. He's got a
Evan
hit in 3
Longoria.
at-bats to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. It's been an
Leading
0
off
for
for the
2
Mets.
effort for him to this
Left
point.
fielder,
And that
Kyle
misses for ball 1.
Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Turned on down the line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
To third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in,
The
Michael
right fielder,
Conforto.
number 30,
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Conforto.
Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Baseman number 33, Greg.
Bryce Prince will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Bryce Prince.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Two and 1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Here's the first pitch to him. Devin Mesoraco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher,
settling in now, Mike Zunino. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Denard Span will grab a bat.
Hitting for Seattle, number 5, Denard Span.
Drilled right back up the middle. From his bottom and from his wallet, he gets the out at first. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a
number 39
at the plate. A.J. Ramos. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hannigan looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Juan Lagares. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Goldman. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Felix Hernandez. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs.